Chaps, Bonner Fitness 1753 here. How's everyone doing? I'm tuning in a bit later than I normally do, but take my word for it. I did do my cardio this morning. I never miss, unless it's scheduled to miss on purpose. But I'm tuning in now because I just finished back workout. That was excellent. Did some pull-ups. Did 6 sets of 3 reps. Had to cheat on 2 of the 18 reps total. Putting my feet on something to help me just squeeze out those last couple of reps, the last rep on the last 2 sets. So, which is perfect. Really, that's where I want to be going to. Pull-ups is definitely an exercise I'm trying to improve on, and that's pretty much how hypertrophy goes, or hypertrophy, however you want to say it. I always call it hypertrophy, but I guess it's hypertrophy. It's the same thing. Muscle building state. Maybe that's not the exact definition, but a state where your muscles will be put in a state where they're muscle building. That's more like it. But anyways, excellent workout. So I did 6 sets of 3 reps on the pull-ups, just free weight pull-ups, regular overhand grip. Then I did Smith machine barbell bent over row for back, of course. And I did 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 4 sets, but really only 2 of them were working sets. I did like two heavy sets. Then I've really been liking the neutral grip lat pull down more than the regular prone grip lat pull down. I feel like it hits the lat more, whereas I feel like the regular the supinated and pronated grips hit more of particularly the pronated grip hits, or overhand grip hits the upper back a little more. The rhomboids, the traps, the rear delts certainly hits the lat. But I feel myself when I'm doing that exercise with that grip, I'm like fighting to engage the lat. The lat. I'm not freely engaging it. I'm fighting to engage it. Whereas I notice when I do the neutral grip, I feel the lat engaged almost right from the very start of the rep. Like I move a couple inches and I know my lats are engaged. And after the workout, even right now, I can feel my lats so much harder and tighter. So I've really been liking the neutral grip better. And I've always known about that exercise, and I've done it before a few times, but I always did overhand or underhand. Always doing, pronated and supinated. I used to do underhand, neutral grip maybe a few times a year. Same thing with pull-ups, neutral grip. I might do them 3 or 4 times a year. It's never been a popular exercise with me. I've always done the overhand the most, whether it's pull-ups or really any back exercise. So nice to have that part of the regimen because it's working so well. So that was 1, 2, 3, and then I finished it off with some, what would you call these? They work the lats. It's like a pullovers, like a lat pullover, but it's more of a pull down because you're doing it from standing with the bar out in front of you, and then you pull the weight down and towards your thighs. So I just did a couple sets of those because everything else was heavy. There was really very little need to do those. I just wanted to do something just for a pump exercise because the other 3 were like all hypertrophy exercises. Either that or heavy. The other 3 exercises were about weight. When it comes to back, chest, that's really what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming to go hard and heavy and get out. Um, so that's that for now. That's that workout done in the books, and it went really well. I can tell I hit the muscles I wanted to hit. I hit them hard. I hit them heavy. I got a good pump too, to boot. And I'm leaving the gym with some energy still in the tank. I definitely feel good. So that was a success in my book. I am going to be doing some evening cardio. So you guessed it, that's 3 workouts today. 2, double cardio and weights in 3 separate workouts. But that's okay. I've made sure to eat accordingly. A little more fat than normal. A little more, just give a little bit more on that on that peanut butter. And I'm looking forward to the cardio tonight. The cardio tonight is probably going to be bike, because I've done a lot of running and stair stepper recently. So I'm definitely due for a bike sesh where I can, not as, less impact. I'm definitely looking for a couple lower impact cardio exercise. Even this morning I ran, which I don't typically run in the morning. And again, it took me about 20 minutes of running to loosen up. It wasn't really until near the end of the workout that I finally was like, oh man, my joints loosened up, and I could really get into the run those last 5 or 10 minutes or so, which isn't exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm wondering if I should just do cardio in the morning. I should do, if I'm going to the clubhouse, maybe I'm thinking just incline walking, something like that. And if I'm going to the gym, maybe I should stick with the bike. And if I'm looking for a more intense workout in the morning, go with the stair stepper. Because running in the morning it takes me 20 minutes before I feel that lubrication, where I feel my hips open up and just everything feels more fluid. I'm certainly pain-free. Everything feels okay, but it's not until that 20-minute mark where I feel fluid. And like if I really wanted to, I could kick it up a bunch of notches, fly. Whereas I don't feel that when I first start. Whereas in the evening, if I run, it's just the opposite. I'm like, it's not the opposite. It's just that I'm lubed up right from the start. I'm like holding back the first 10 minutes because I feel like I could go so much faster, so quick, but I know I need to warm up properly. So it's certainly different, running in the morning as compared to running in the evening. So that's what's going on later tonight. Definitely going to hit the bike, or maybe just do like an incline walk. I need to switch my split up again because I'm having this dilemma. What I'm thinking is that I can keep the cardio where it's at, morning and evening cardio, but I'm thinking I'm going to need some more time off from the weights. I'm thinking maybe I need to go from every day or 6 days a week to like every other day, like 4 days a week. Because what's happening is I'm going to hit a muscle group and it's still sore. Now, if I was seeking only the pump, I wouldn't mind. If I'm just chasing the pump, going for a pump, I don't mind going into the gym with sore arms and doing a chest workout or a back workout. But since I'm prioritizing hypertrophy training, and I'm going for muscle growth, I don't want to be entering the gym to do a chest workout and have my triceps sore. It's just not conducive to muscle building. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to figure that out. I'm going to have to figure a way to figure it out. And I think my gut instinct and my experience is telling me to lift less frequent to break it up. So, and I got to get chest away from back, and I got to keep arms away from chest, particularly, which is tough. It's definitely tough. So if any of you guys have any suggestions on how to hit everything in a week without keeping, while keeping arms away from chest in particular, because I really want to that's like my most important exercise. Bench press, I definitely want a strong upper body, and I want a V. I want my body in that V shape, V shape. So, and with your comments, take into consideration, save a few supplements. I'm natural here. I'm not taking any gear. I don't plan on taking any gear for the remainder of my life. So just take that into consideration. If you're making a suggestion to me, I'm a natural lifter. So that has a lot to do with training. So if your suggestion is for me to, if you're going to keep your double sessions away from arms, try to only work arms twice a week at the end of the week. It's like I'm not in that kind of split right now. So just keep that in mind. But I would appreciate some comments in regards to my split. Right now it's chest, back, legs and abs, and arms, and then repeat. And the problem is I don't necessarily want to take a break in between arms and chest, but I have to because my triceps are sore. So I'm thinking there's really no way out of it. I'm just going to have to maybe either do every other day workout, or maybe take 2 solid days. Maybe I can do those 4 days in a row, but then I'm going to have to take maybe 2 solid days off in a row after that, or a day off after back and a day off after arms. And even that really wouldn't work. It would have to be 2 days off after arms. So, but I would appreciate any feedback. And as always, anyone who's watching these, I really appreciate you following along, or even if you're just popping in for a video here and there, I really appreciate it. If you like my content, please subscribe, please share the video, and please like any video that you care to like. I would really appreciate and do appreciate any support that comes my way. So even if you're watching this 5 years later, 10 years later, and you're following along and seeing where things go, I'm still looking out for comments, and I have a good memory, so I can remember what was going on right now if you're watching this at a later date. So that's that, folks. I will probably pop in either later today or early morning tomorrow to check in and update what's going on with cardio and whatever thoughts I come up with based on the feedback I get back on this video. So thanks for tuning in. This has been Modern Fitness 1753, signing off. Have a good day.